just man, and no Pharaoh would not hearken to the words of the Most High's plan. Open up your vision, open up the law, and remember just who you are. You're an Israelite, and you'll always be here. Remember the covenant that's passed down from year to year. Oh, oh, oh. Yes, He is our Savior, our hope and guiding light, and He grants us understanding. Yes, He teaches us the light. He will come to our rescue when we give His praises due. So come, let us extol Him. Come on, just me and you. Open up your vision, open up the law, and remember just who you are. You're an Israelite, and you'll always be here. Remember the covenant, that's passed down from year to year. You're an Israelite, and you'll always be here. Remember the covenant, that's passed down from year to year. Open up your vision. Open up your vision. Open up your vision. Open up your vision. Open up the Lord, and remember you're an Israelite. Oh, vision, the covenant,
All right. All right. I'm back. My name is Yamsufa Aria, and this is the Real Talk for Real People study program, a program designed to help get your remembrance back, a program to study the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Yaakov, to study his chosen people. Also, along with to study who the enemies of the Most High are, because for all intents and purposes, they are the enemies of the Most High chosen people also. But before we get started, and I mean my lovely Isha, Nasanya, who is a daughter of Zion, the administrator of this show, who lends her voice into the ethos by way of her comments and her commentaries, as all daughters of Zion should be doing to some extent, beginning in your homes. And we're very appreciative of Nasanya, a balance to the elders, the instructors of the nation, by means of Brother Cottrell of New York City. He is Nasanya and I personal friends, our brother, your brother, fellow elder of the nation. He, along with I, are the student teachers that instructs the nation by way of the Most High Word, and the Most High Word alone. Praise Yah. But before I introduce my lovely Isha and my dear friend, I simply like to make some contemporary comments. I've been saddened somewhat because of our sisters, the mistreatment, abuse, and domination, and sometimes killing. There was a newscast that came on about a young sister not too far from us, 28 years old, was murdered and left out in the backyard like trash by a so-called boyfriend. I do mean boy friend. Our young brothers, let me issue you a warning. Keep your hands off of our sisters and saying that you love them. Our sisters don't need men to hit them in the mouth, slap them in the eye, kick them down, body slam them, then talk about they love them. Our sisters need men who exercise restraint and control and show that they love them. If there's some kind of problem, learn to walk your behinds away. You don't own anybody simply because they love you. You don't have the authority to beat anybody, mistreat someone, and leave them naked in the backyards. And certainly our sisters. Our sisters. Dear daughters of Zion, let me caution you in your choice of men, because those choices have been limited by way of the social engineering and conditioning. And some of our young brothers locked into the inner prison system. But choose wisely, dear sisters. Your decision, your life may be dependent upon it. Don't choose because they look good. Choose because they do good. It's just that simple. Praise Yah and bless his holy name. And may he bless our sisters. And may he bless our young brothers. Hallelujah. So without further ado, let me introduce my lovely Isha, Nasanya. Nasanya, may the Most High bless you. Your mic is hot.
Thank you so much, Yamson. Shalom, shalom, fam. All praises to the Holy One of Israel. I'm excited to be back, blessed to be back. All praises.
Thank you, Nasanya. All praises. Brother Cottrell, may the Most High bless you. Your mic is hot.
Thank you, Brother Yam. May the Most High bless you, my sister Nasanya as well, and our whole nation. Bless you, O my soul, and all that's within me. Bless his holy name. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Holy One of Yisrael, our creator, the Elohim of our fathers, Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yisrael. Give them thanks and praises for all things and everything. Hallelujah. Praise Yah.
Hallelujah. Praise Yah, Brother Cottrell. Praise Yah, Nasanya. Praise Yah, fellow students. Here's how the format of the studies will proceed tonight. I will be leading the studies off in the book of Tehillim. You may be unfamiliar with the name, but it's the actual name for this book, not the Greco-Roman name, Psalms. Psalm of Prayer 147. Brother Cottrell will be concluding the studies tonight in the book of Yehoshua, the actual name for this book, which you call Joshua. We didn't have a J in our nation. It is Yehoshua. Chapter 8. Fall of AI, not artificial intelligence. Along with that, Yehoshua renews the covenant, the contract. So without further ado, Nasanya, are you ready to proceed?
Yes, I am.
Thank you, Nasanya. Brother Carter, you ready to proceed?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Brother Carter. Let us proceed. Stanza 147. I suspect that King David has written this lovely prayer or song. It says, praise Yah. Why? For it is good to sing praises to our Elohim. He loves music too coming from us. For it is pleasant, it's pleasing. In conjunction with that, praise is beautiful. The acknowledgement to the Most High, the prayer to the Most High, it is beautiful. Yah builds up Jerusalem by virtue of his strength. We should acknowledge that. Not because we are in Jerusalem, but because the Most High is in control of the whole dynamic. From our very beginning, he gathers together the outcast of Israel, futuristic in terms, because we are simply the outcast of the nations. Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1, O nation undesired, outcast. He heals the brokenhearted. And certainly in this futuristic term, we're singing the blues, brokenhearted. He builds up our wounds. He counts the numbers of the stars. What the writer is saying, not only he take care of us personally, he's in control of us personally, but he's in control of the whole universe. He counts the number of the stars. He calls them by name. You don't know the name of all the stars. Nobody does. But Yah does, because he is the creator. He calls them all by name. Stanza 5. Great is our Yah. In conjunction with that, greatness, mighty in power. Because he take care of us. He take care of the universe. His understanding is infinite. You cannot imagine his complete understanding. It is understandable to you of Yah's understanding. Yah lifts up the humble. That is a component of being lifted up by Yah, being humble. He casts the wicked down to the earth. Yah is in control. Sing to Yah with thanksgiving when you're singing, not singing the blues. Sing praise on a harp to our Elohim, who's in control of everything, who covers the heaven with clouds, who prepares rain for the earth, who makes grass to grow on the mountains. He's in control of the universe. He gives to the beasts its food, the animals in the field. The Most High feed them. And to the young ravens that cry. The young ravens, you may think, that are fed along by their parents, but it's the Most High make those accessibilities for those young ravens, because he is control of the universe. Yah does not delight in the strength of the horse. He does not delight in physical strength, military war. A horse shows his strength. And a horse at that time frame was used as a military instrument as a tank does today in these contemporary times. He does not delight in the strength of the horse. He takes no pleasure in the legs of a man. A man can't do nothing for Yah. What can we do for Yah? Not one darn thing. Yah takes pleasure in those who fear him. If you want Yah to take pleasure in him, if you want Yah to take pleasure in you, my apologies, you must fear him. And those who hope in his mercy. If you want some mercy from Yah, you hope in that mercy. Stanza 12. Praise Yah, O Jerusalem. Praise your Elohim, O Zion. Reminding us, for he has strengthened the bars of your gates. Yah has been your defense. When you you strengthen the bars of a gate, you strengthen your defense system. Yah is our defense system. He has blessed your children within you. He makes peace in your borders. He did it then, at our very beginning, and he can do it again. But you must be in compliance, and fills you with the finest of wheat. He did it then. He can do it now, but you must be in compliance. Stanza 15. He's in control of this universe. The writer is saying. He sent out his command to the earth. He commands the earth. By his word runs very swiftly. By his word. Him in control of the universe. He gives snow like wool. He's in control, not Mother Nature. He scatters the frost like ashes. He casts out his hail like morsels. Who can stand before his cold? Question mark. No man.
The white
no
man.
animal. Oh. Good one, Brother Cartel. Thank you, brother.
No, it's true.
18.
It's true.
What is that, brother?
It's true.
It's true.
I seen white boys 15 below zero in t-shirts, man.
I've seen them too. I think they lost their damn mind, truth be
I don't
told.
know how they do it, but when I look at them, they make me cold.
I know. I be thinking, man,
Their
they lost
blood
their
thicker
damn
than
mind.
ours. I don't
Thank you,
know.
Brother God. And that's a
Yeah,
fact.
a lot.
Stop it, Nasanya. Stanza
I'm sorry.
18. Yah is in control. He sends out his word and melts them cold. Snow. He's in control of the universe. That is what the writer is saying. He's in control of the universe to this extent. He causes winds to blow, his wind to blow. That's his wind, not your meteorologist and not Mother Nature.
From desktop 44 KK2
And the water flow. Stanza 19. Yah declares his word to Yaqub. Who has made us chosen? Who has made us a peculiar people? Who has made us a nation undesired because of that relationship? We didn't choose it. Yah chose us. He declares the word to Yaqub, the nation, his statutes, and his judgment to Israel. As a result of this, stanza 20, he had not dealt thus with any nation. And they know this. That's why they hate you. They don't hate you because you think you're a Negro. They don't hate you because you think your lives matter. They don't hate you because they call you all kind of despicable names and call you less than. They hate your relationship with Yah. And some of you don't even value that relationship. What a sad statement of affairs. He has not dealt thus with any nation the way he deals with us. O nation undesired. That's why they hate you. And you need to stop hating yourselves and one another and learn to love yourselves and one another because you're chosen by the Most High. And carry yourself as if you're chosen by the Most High. And stop trying to act ghetto fabulous. There's nothing fabulous about being ghetto. It's being fabulous by following the compliance of the Most High, following the alignments of the Most High, following the protocols of the Most High, being subjected to the Most High, O chosen people, Israel. And it says, and as for his judgments, they have not known him. These nations round about us in this universal captivity, they don't know the intricate relationship that we have with Yah. They know about it, but they don't know about it, and they don't care about it. They make utilization of it for their benefit, whereas we should utilize it for our security, our defense, our safeguard, by learning to love the Most High with all our hearts, mind, soul, and strength, and our brothers and sisters as ourselves to solidify their relationship instead of throwing the Most High word behind us and seeking after other gods. How's that working out for us? You answer that question. And if you're honest with yourselves in this universal captivity, where we're brokenhearted and singing the blues, not very well. Because these nations may know the judgment of the Most High by reference of their studies of the Most High and us, but they don't value them. They certainly don't value us. That's why they call us all kind of N-words They can say N-word so much you think it's a song. And we just started calling ourselves the N-word when we made a duplicate song of it. Not seeing the value, the relationship that we ought to have with the Most High in each other. Learning to love the Most High with all our heart, mind, souls, and strength, and our brothers and sisters of ourselves. That's what it's about. And gathering ourselves together, that's what it's about. Because we have a special relationship with Yah. We should have been the poster children for Yah. We should have been the standard bearers for Yah. And look at us now. But we can attain that again. But you have to appreciate the relationship you have with Yah. You have to appreciate the relationship that you should have with one another and value the Most High and value one another. And as for his judgments, these nations, they have not known him because he don't have that relationship with these other nations. He only has that relationship with us. We need to learn to appreciate their relationship. Praise the Elohim. Praise Yah. Hallelujah. So without further ado, thank you, writer, and praise you, Yah. Lasagna, any comments on the commentaries?
No, sir. You hear me, Sue?
Yes.
Okay.
Any comments on commentaries?
No, none at all.
Thank you, Lasagna. Brother Cartier, any comments on the commentaries?
All praise to the writer of this psalm. Verse 4 always catches me. It says, he tells the number of stars and he calls them all by their names. They say there's more stars in the heaven than there are grains of sand on planet Earth. And if you think about the deserts and the beaches and the waterways, how much sand there is, and if there's more stars than that, and Yah knows all of them by their name, that's so incredible to me. Praise Yah.
Thank you, my dear friend. Praise Yah. It's so incredible. As promised, my dear brother, my dear friend, my fellow elder, Brother Cartier, we conclude the studies tonight in the book of Yehoshua. Some may call it Joshua. We didn't have a J in our letter. Yehoshua, chapter 8, fall of IA, not artificial intelligence. Brother Cartier, may the Most High bless you, brother. You have the mic.
Thank you, Brother Yah. May the Most High bless you as well.
Thank you, friend. I appreciate it.
Give thanks and praise for our great General Yehoshua Ben Nun, son of Nun, for his recording of the history of our fathers, his adventures with the Most High in conquering the land of Canaan. And as the title says, the fall of AI. AI is going to fall back in ancient time. AI is going to fall again. So, chapter 8 says, and Yah said to Yehoshua, fear not, neither thou be dismayed. Take all the people of war with you and arise and go up to Ai. See, I have given it into thy hand, the king of Ai. I had a king of Ai and his people and his city and his land. And you shall do to Ai and her king as you did unto Jericho and her king. Only the spoil thereof and the cattle thereof you shall take for a prey for yourselves. Now, you remember what happened with Jericho. Most High told us not to touch their stuff. And the brother Achan touched their stuff and put in his tent, and he caused his whole household to be annihilated. So this time, taking the city of Ai, Yah said you could have the spoil of the city, the cattle and the prey. Lay an ambush for the city behind it. And Yehoshua arose and all the people of war to go up against Ai. And Yehoshua chose out 30,000 mighty men of valor and sent them away by night. And he commanded them, saying, Behold, you shall lie in wait against the city, even behind the city. Go not very far from the city, but be you all ready. And I and all the people that are with me will approach unto the city. And it shall come to pass when they come out against us, as at the first, that we will flee before them, and they will come out after us, till we have drawn them from the city. But they will say, They flee before us, as at the first. Therefore, we will flee before them. So the first time they tried to attack they lost because of Akan. He put that stuff in his tent. And they think, the people of Ai think they have the upper hand over the children of Israel. But this is phase 2 of the attack on Ai. So Joshua is saying, we're going to go like we approached the first time, but we're going to have y'all behind the city. And we're going to draw them out. We're going to draw them out while y'all are behind. And we're going to see what's going to happen. It says in verse 7, then you shall arise from the ambush and seize upon the city, for Yah your Elohim will deliver it into your hand. And it shall be, when you have taken the city, that you shall set the city on fire, according to the commandment of Yah shall you do. See, I have commanded you, just like Yah commanded me. I'm telling you what we all must do. So Yehoshua therefore sent them forth, and they went to lie in ambush in a bowl between Bethel and Ai, on the west side of Ai. But Yehoshua lodged that night among the people. And Yehoshua rose up early in the morning and numbered the people, and went up, he and the elders of Israel, before the people of Ai. Who went with him?
The elders.
Oh, the elders didn't stay home
Yes,
while
sir.
the young boys went to war. No, they were there too.
We got credentials, brother.
Yes, sir. Because the elders had to give them counsel and guidance, right? Because Yehoshua was an elder himself. Verse 11 says, and all the people, even the people of war that were with him, went up and drew nigh, and came before the city, and pitched on the north side of Ai. Now there was a valley between them and Ai. And he took about 5,000 men and set them to lie in ambush between Bethel and Ai, on the west side of the city. And when they had set the people, even all the host that was on the north side of the city, and their liars in wait on the west side of the city, Yehoshua went that night into the midst of the valley. It came to pass when the king of Ai saw it, that they hasted and rose up early, and the men of the city went out against Israel to battle. He and all his people at a time appointed before the plain. But he was not that there were liars. He did not know that there were liars in ambush against him behind the city. And Yehoshua and all Israel made as if they were beaten before them, and they fled by the way of the wilderness. And all the people that were in Ai were called together to pursue them, get them. And they pursued after Yehoshua and were drawn away from the city. And there was not a man left in Ai or Bethel that went not out after Israel. Oh, they was feeling themselves. We got them now. They on the run.
Get them Negroes. Get them Negroes.
And they left the city open, wide open, and pursued after Israel. And Yah said unto Yehoshua, stretch out the spear that is in your hand toward Ai, for I will give it into your hand. And Yehoshua stretched out the spear, not a staff like Moses and Aaron. Yehoshua had a spear that he had in his hand toward the city. And the ambush arose quickly out of their place. And they ran as soon as he had stretched out his hand. And they entered into the city and took it, and hasted and set the city on fire. And when all the men of Ai looked behind them, they saw, and behold, the smoke of the city ascended up to heaven. They had no power to flee away, or they had no power to flee this way or that way. And the people that fled into the wilderness turned back upon the pursuers. That means our people turned on the people that came after them, the men of Ai. And Yehoshua and all Israel saw that the ambush had taken the city, and that the smoke of the city ascended. Then they turned again and slew the men of Ai. And the other issued out of the city against them. So they were in the midst of Israel, side on this side and some on that side. And they smote them. Israel smote them so that they let none of them remain or escape. And the king of Ai they took alive and brought him to Yehoshua. And it came to pass when Israel had made an end of slaying all the inhabitants of Ai in the field, in the wilderness wherein they chased them, and when they were all fallen on the edge of the sword until they were consumed, that all the Israelites returned unto Ai and smote it with the edge of the sword. And so it was that all that fell that day, both of men and women, were 12,000, even all the men of Ai. For Yehoshua drew not his hand back wherewith to stretch out his spear until he had utterly destroyed all the inhabitants of Ai. And that's kind of reminiscent of when Moses was holding up his hands against the Amalekites. And as long as he held his hands up, Israel got the victory. And when his hands went down, the Amalekites got the victory. So they put stones under Moses' arm so his hand could be raised up steadily. We see here that Yehoshua was holding out his spear. His spear. And he didn't let it down until the whole battle was done. And Yehoshua burnt Ai and made it a heap forever, even a desolation unto this day. And the king of Ai, he hanged on a tree until eventide. And as soon as the sun went down, Yehoshua commanded that they should take his carcass down from the tree and cast it at the entering of the gate of the city, and raise thereon a great heap of stones that remain unto this day. Then Yehoshua built an altar unto Yah Elohim of Yisrael in Mount Ebal, as Moses, the servant of Yah, commanded the children of Israel, as is written in the book of the law of Moshe, an altar of whole stones, over which no man had lifted up any iron. And they offered thereon burnt offerings unto Yah and sacrificed peace offerings. They don't do that today when warriors come home, do they?
No, sir, they don't.
They don't give an offering to Yah for the victory. No, they don't do that. And he wrote thereupon the stones a copy of the law of Moshe, which he wrote in the presence of the children of Israel. And all Israel and their elders and officers and their judges stood on this side of the ark, and on that side before the priests, the Levites, which bear the ark of the covenant of Yah, as well as the stranger, as he that was born among them. Half of them over against Mount Gezerim, and half of them over against Mount Ebal. Do you remember what happened at Mount Gezerim and Mount Ebal?
Refresh our memory, brother.
The blessing and the curse.
Exactly.
I think Mount Ebal was for the blessing and Mount Gezerim was for the curse. And they had 6 tribes on one side, 6 tribes on another side. And as Moses said the words, these tribes repeated what he said. It says, then afterward, he read all the words of the Torah, the blessings and the cursings, according to all that is written in the book of the law. There was not a word of all that Moses commanded, which Joshua read not before all the congregation of the children of Israel, with the women and the little ones and the strangers that were conversant among them. I've never heard of that word, conversant among them. What does your book say? Verse 35.
Mine said, we're living among us. Lasagna, what does yours say?
There was not a word of all that Moses commanded, which Yehoshua read not before all the congregation of Israel, with the women and the little ones and the strangers that were conversant among them. I guess that means to convert to our lifestyle.
Mine say accompany.
Okay.
Strangers who accompanied them.
Praise Yah and bless his holy name.
Thank you, Brother Cottrell. Praise Yah. Well, Brother Cottrell, I see a different dynamic and components that are going around at the same time. I see our nation learn by its mistakes. They didn't do the same thing over and over again and be repetitive of their mistakes. They corrected corrective action as far as Cain was concerned. And then their approach to I was quite different. they set them up as an ambush. They played like they were weak and afraid. They ran off, and they had some of our brothers hiding to take advantage, and another set hiding to burn this city. And once the men of Ai had pursued our brothers, Yehoshua turned around and raised his spear. They set the city of Ai afire, which caused a psychological effect upon the men and women of Ai. They had nowhere to turn to. They were in total confusion. Like Yah said, I will turn your enemies into confusion, which they were in a confused state. They had nowhere to run to. Our
They
brothers
realized they
took
got
advantage.
played.
That
They
was
What's up,
realized
Brother
they got
Cottrell?
oh my
they
God.
realized they got played.
They got played. And
Mm.
so they were totally confused. But here's how that confusion came about. It came about because they followed the Most High. They were in compliance with the instructions. If they were not in compliance, I suspect the outcome would have been quite different. That's what compliance looked like. Compliance to the Most High. Successful victory or lack of compliance is when our 3,000 brothers went up there and our brother Arcane got dirty. He made the whole nation dirty by his act. So we had to correct the matter. And thus the outcome was quite different when you're in compliance and the nation is in compliance together. And as a result, the nation won the victory. The Most High, for all intents and purposes, won the victory. All praises to Yah. Now, Sonia, any comments on the commentary?
Just real quick, I noticed that they use in cybersecurity.
Sonia, your
We
mic
use a
is
lot of
low. Are
these.
you away from your mic?
No. Hold on one sec. Give me a sec. Mm. No worries, Yamsu. I apologize. Go ahead. Can you hear me now, Yamsu?
I can hear you better.
Okay. I was just noticing that a lot of these words they use a lot of this in cybersecurity, especially like attack, ambush, exterminate, even booty. As far as those words are used in cybersecurity a lot. This is something else. All praises.
Just like the city, cybersecurity. Thank you, Sonia.
Yep.
All praises.
Mhm.
Brother Cartier,
All
any
praises.
additional comments on the commentaries?
No, sir.
Thank you, Brother Cartier. In conclusions, fellow students, it's been a humbling experience for Nasanya, the administrator of the show, a daughter of Zion, my Isha, simply my wife in Hebrew. As a daughter of Zion, Nasanya has met the mark, as all daughters of Zion should be doing, to some extent, shape, form, and or fashion. Her moral obligation and duty, as all of our sisters are required, beginning in your homes. Brother Cottrell and I, as elders of the nation, as all elders of the nation who are connected with Yah, should be doing, to some extent, shape, form, and or fashion, by way of instructing the nation, which Brother Cottrell and I have met the mark. We've instructed the nation. But it's not incumbent upon Nasanya, as a daughter of Zion, and Brother Cartier and I as elders. It's incumbent upon all the daughters of Zion, all the elders, all the brothers, all the children, to be in compliance with the Most High. It is each one of us more obligation and our duties to do no less in this regard. Fellow students, Lasanya, Brother Carter, and I, we've met the mark. We are student instructors, and we are in compliance. You must learn to be student of the Most High Word. If you're elder, you must learn to be student instructors of the Most High Word, to be in compliance. Brother Cartier, Nasanya, and I, we've shared the Most High instructions. But it's incumbent upon each of you to utilize those instructions. You must take these instructions, meditate on these instructions, cling to these instructions, rely on these instructions, trust in these instructions, and let these instructions be your pathways and a light that light your pathways. Simply said, in each of our regard, the Most High Word is working. This universe is working. It'll work for you if you're in compliance and you utilize it. It's just that simple. It works if you work it. Praise Yah and bless His holy name. So without further conversation, I will ask my lovely Isha Nasanya, a daughter of Zion, to make her shaloms and good nights in our closing remarks. I will ask Nasanya and I, dear friend and brother, your brother, fellow elder, Brother Kajal, to make his closing remarks, and I will close it out for tonight. Nasanya, may the Most High bless you. Your mic is hot.
Thank you. Shalom and good night, family. Be safe.
Thank you, beloved. Shalom and good night, Nasanya. Brother Kajal, your mic is hot.
Thank you, Brother Young. Praise Yah. Bless His holy name. Shalom and good night, family.
Thank you, Brother Kajal. Fellow students, may the Most High teach you to love Him with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength, and your brothers and sisters as yourself, so you can learn how to gather yourselves together. May the Most High give you wisdom, understanding, and humility. Praise Yah and bless His holy name. Shalom and good night.
Oh, oh. Somebody calling my name. I went down to see. Heard a little small voice calling down at me. How you know my name? Why you calling me? I don't know what to say. They said this was meant to be. Wasn't calling out my name, calling me today. How can I break it down? I didn't know what to say. Wasn't calling out my name, calling near and far. Tell me what you want. You say let me in your heart, let me in your heart. Let wisdom in your heart. Say let me in your heart. Let wisdom
understanding put forth her voice. In the top of high places, by the way, where the paths met, she's standing. Beside the gates at the entry of the city, at the coming in at the doors, she cries aloud, unto you, O men, I call, and my voice to the sons of men. O ye thoughtless, understand prudence, and ye fools, be ye of an understanding heart. Hear, for I will speak excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things. What could I do? Wisdom calling me over here, over there. Seems like everywhere. In your heart, in the night, in your heart, ooh yeah, in the night, I just can't do without it. Of old, I was set up from everlasting from the beginning, or ever the earth was. The fear of Yah, the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the All-Holy is understanding. For by me thy days shall be multiplied, and the years of thy life shall be increased. That's all, that's all, that's all. Now therefore, ye children, hearken unto me. For happy are they that keep my ways. Hear instruction, and be wise, and refuse it not. Happy is the man that hearkeneth to me. Watching daily at my gates, waiting at the posts of my doors. For whoso findeth me findeth life, and obtaineth favor of Yah. But he that misseth me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death. Love death. Love death.